Basics, One Mission Outdoors. I'm Tanner Martin. I'm with Kenneth. We're out here early in the morning, getting on a turkey. Good luck.
Already getting beat.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. So I think the bird we was working with, that kid, might have got shot. Not by us, but so Tanner has a short hunt, so we ain't messing around. We're gonna relocate and keep moving around. Stay tuned.
Again, this is Tanner Martin. I got Ken with me. Backcountry Basics. You see it, One Mission Outdoors. So the first spot, we didn't hear anything. Nothing went boom. So instead of staying there stagnant, crossing our fingers, we're gonna push to another spot. It's a dice roll, but we feel pretty confident just because we didn't hear absolutely anything. So we'll try the next spot, keep you guys updated. We're gonna figure out and see what we can hear. Nothing.
See how quiet we came in now?
You ever heard of a drive-by? Watch this. Nothing. We just out here looking for some field pimps.
Some yard birds.
Some yard birds. Gotta get higher elevation. That's a good technique. Let's go. Let's go. Daddy. I know you heard it. So we were just on a hot bird.
We got beat.
And you know, I had Ken over here.
Doing Ken thing.
He was singing some sweet R&B, but apparently he was more of a jazz guy.
Well, Tanner was blowing duck calls out his butt.
And there was a lot of traffic, but we had him hot. And then he stopped. So we're on. We're on to the next one. All right, so I'm headed back home after all right, so I'm headed back home after running around the woods for a little bit. We originally came out here last night, tried to fire up, or not try to fire up a bird, we just tried to roost one and listen. We didn't do any calling, no crow or owl, none of that. We just listened. We did hear a bird off in the distance, so we decided to come out back this morning. This morning we get set up, go in nice and quiet on a creek bed, pretty good location. However, we don't hear anything at all for a good little bit. So I was on a time crunch because I coach flag football. So I got to get out there. I have 4 games today, so that's fun. So we decided to, instead of just stay there and hope and pray, we decided to get to moving. So we hit a couple of areas, made some calls, nothing. And then we pull up 3 minutes and we hear a turkey. So we go in quick and quiet as possible. We get them fired up. Again, there was a lot of traffic, but we wanted to close the distance, so we tried to cut him off toward our left, and then he went radio silent. So we stood there for a little bit, made some calls, tried to get some communication going. However, that didn't work. So again, we take off and we figure that he might have, one, either got spooked, there was traffic, also there was some training going on off in the distance, but or he could have saw us. So we thought he might have went down a ridge, so we scooted on around to try to cut him off again. Walked into the wood line, good little distance, made a couple calls, nothing, and then found a good spot, sat down and called some more, and nothing. Unfortunately, I had to take off. Ken has linked up with another guy that needed some help, so he's gonna link up with him and try to guide him as best as possible, because that's what we do. If we can't do it ourselves, we'll help you do it. Sometimes the turkeys aren't talkative, and it just is what it is. But let this be a lesson that even though if you're a busy guy or gal, I have 4 children, I'm involved with the youth at my church. I teach youth, and I also coach flag football and other various types of sports. I'm on being active duty Army. You got to make time, and you can fit it in your schedule as long as there is a good balance. So hopefully I can get one tomorrow. If not, I'll be out there again trying to get another one. So good luck, everybody. I hope you get the gobbler you're looking for. Again, this is Backcountry Basics, One Mission Outdoors, turning curiosity into capability, making it a mission.
Right now.